District Government nominee Doug Hay to propose a vote of thanks.
I saw quite a
very clever, eh?
Measuring my length on the last step as I hit the top of on the stage. Chairman Leo and Mary, Chairman of the Community Council Lloyd and Helen, Stan, Olive, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I find it a particular pleasure tonight to have this opportunity to thank past District Governor Lou for his address. The establishment of this club has not come about overnight. The first moves in this direction occurred during past District Governor John Mackenzie's year. And this charter note, of course, is in the term of District Governor Stan's. This leaves or left Lou as the proverbial meat and sandwich. To steal one of Lou's own approaches, developed so well during his own year in office, may I have the impertinence to digress. Some centuries ago, a mathematician by the name of Pythagoras propounded the theorem in geometry which said that the area of the triangle on the hypotenuse of a right-angled triangle is equal to the sum of the areas on the other two sides. Without detracting from the efforts of the two squares on either side of Lou, it would not be unfair to suggest that the efforts of the square I am thanking, by virtue of the opportunity and the time slot, was equal to the sum of the efforts of the other two squares.
Yeah.
To those who have not had the opportunity to charter a new club, please be assured that the paperwork, and this has been mentioned, is not a little daunting. And RI is so particular, and it would be rather risque of me to make any further comments at this stage of my career in Rotary. In spite of having at least one overseas phone call, and as Leo has mentioned, a rushed trip halfway to Wanaka to meet the other half of the group that had to come south also to Roxburgh, Lou was able to carry through and make light of this rather onerous task of getting that paperwork cleaned up. And I know that the Wanaka club members will have appreciated his efforts in this direction, because there's no question at all that the paperwork did get through RI pretty quickly. And that's quite an effort, really. Now, Lou, for your learned address tonight, for the challenges you threw to us, and for most of us who weren't able to take up all of them, we have a little element of hope. I believe that the next time you give one of these addresses, I'm going to bring along my computer. And I'll endeavour to follow it. We thoroughly enjoyed your dissertation, Lou. You always give us a challenge. You always leave us with something of a puzzle to work out. And you usually leave a few of us giving up in the end and saying, well, I haven't worked it out yet. But it's always been enjoyable. And so, ladies and fellows, would you be so kind as to join me in expressing to Lou our thanks for his address tonight.
running a little bit late, and we were going to have our star performer Martin Curtis doing a little number first, but I think it may be better if we get the charter all over and done with. So without further ado, I call on District Governor Stan to come forward to present the charter to the Wanaka Club.
Thank you, Kevin Leo. Fellow Rotarians, ladies and guests. 1984 is the 80th year of Rotary. Born in 1905 by Paul Harris, who met with three associates and decided to form a club for the better understanding of each other's businesses and to undertake broad civic functions of value to the community. Don't get worried. No way do I intend to follow the growth of Rotary over the past 80 years. But suffice to say that today we have grown from one individual's vision to become a club of nearly 1 million members in over 20,000 clubs in 159 countries. Tonight we have joining these ranks the Rotary Club of Wanaka, who in agreeing to be part of the Worldwide Fellowship of Rotary have subscribed to the understanding and agreements of belonging to Rotary International. Members of this club, and indeed of every club worldwide, are judged firstly by their community, by the way they behave in their home environment, and secondly, by the way they elevate their own profession, and in so doing, help their fellow man by becoming involved in worthy projects, supporting them with their ideas, personal work, and when necessary, their money. Having subscribed to these ideals, as District Governor of 998, I can assure the members of this incoming club of the warmest welcome to Rotary, not only from the members of this district, but from the 965,000 members of Rotary International. I would request each member of this club to wear his Rotary badge with pride. It is the passport to worldwide fellowship and is the vehicle of world understanding and peace. Can I extol the 27 charter members of the Rotary Club of Wanaka to share the privilege of their membership, as they are already doing, with as many members of their community as they can. It is with the greatest of pleasure that I welcome into this worldwide fellowship of Rotary the members of this Rotary Club of Wanaka, and it is my privilege and honour to present on behalf of Rotary International and World President Carlos Canseco to the President of your club, Bruce King, the Charter of the Rotary Club of Wanaka. This is signed and sealed by past President of Rotary International William Skelton and the General Secretary Herbert A. Pigman, and bearing the signature of past District Governor Lou Robinson. President Bruce. I present the Charter of the Rotary Club of Wanaka. May it be of great help to the community, of great benefit to you all.
Thank you very much, District Governor Stan. I believe now President Bruce is going to present all the members of the Wanaka Club to District Governor Stan, and to do so, I'll leave the organisation to Bruce.
Inauguration. District Governor Stan, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's with a feeling of honour and responsibility that I accept this charge on behalf of the new Wanaka Rotary Club. I feel sure that with all the members pulling their weight, the club will manage to get properly established and prove to be another asset in the Wanaka community. We will certainly be trying hard. Special thanks must go to Belclutha Club, who worked very hard getting the club established. It entailed a lot of travelling and time. Leo here was the main driving force, even when he was in his hospital bed. He kept working on this project, and only I know how much work was put into it. My phone at times was red hot. Have you done this? Have you done that? We'd better look at this and we'd better look at that. But it was all in the good cause of getting us started. I saw Leo. He was let out of hospital at the weekend. They didn't want to let him out, but as much as said he was going, he was up here on the Tuesday night with his foot. They sat him in the back of the station wagon. He came up here. He spoke to us that night with the sweat running off his brow. He couldn't even eat his tea. And that was how keen he was to see this project get off the ground. And we thank you, Leo, and all the members of Belclutha for the work you've done. I wish, while I'm here, to take this opportunity to thank the other members of the Wanaka Club for working in with me so well to get the club started, and also for all the help to ensure that tonight will be a success. Also, in anticipation for tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. To all the visiting and local visitors here tonight, thanks very much for coming and helping to make our charter night such a happy occasion, and one we'll always remember. Some have come long distances, and we hope you'll go home feeling it was well worth the trip. When you get home, with the clubs that wanted extra tickets, please tell the ones that missed out we're sorry, but with the size of our hall, we had to limit the numbers. And I must point out at this stage, it wasn't our wish tonight that we had to be sitting up above you all here. We would be much happier down to your level. But we couldn't really fit you up here and us down there, so this had to be. Also, on our club's behalf, we wish to thank you all for the wonderful gifts that have been coming in steadily for our club. It's a terrific help in getting set up. And Governor Stan will say a bit more on that later on. Now, the next thank you, and my speech is mainly thank yous, is for the caterers. Would one of you gentlemen at the door just open that door and request the caterers and their staff just to poke the nose around the corner, please.
Let's have a look at it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do this because without the Parkinsons and the gathered staff, this function tonight would hardly be possible. kitchen of this hall, we have one small zip, an old sink, and one domestic range.
Good luck, Big
And I think it's almost right from possibility, but we have put this meal on under those conditions. Thank you. Also, while I'm on the thanks, I wish to mention the barman, the other end, Bill. Bill King, who helped organised all the drinks, tourist crafts, for all their printing, etc. When you see the menus and the stuff here tonight, it's a credit to them. The ladies, for all the lovely flowers and the tasty morsels we have with our drinks. And all the other people who helped to make it tonight a success. Ladies and gentlemen, I've heard those words. I thank you Wanaka. Right here. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you once again, one more. Thank you. Now I'll get around to what I was about to do. Would the members of the Wanaka New Wanaka Rotary Club please come forward to the centre of the hall, please? And their wives. We're waiting to a bad start with the alphabetical orders. The first one on the list is Grant 8 and Jim Hanley. We have an apology from Grant. The next is Bruce and Jackie Barnes. Step forward, please. Derek and Ivory Russell. We have a squash there and see why we couldn't put any more in the hall. Robin and Kate Collins. David and Jeff Coleman. Bill and Matt Gary.
It was wraparound engineering. He's an engineer.
Joe and Leslie Fawkes. Kim and Sue Garden. John and Penny Garden. An apology from David Gillespie, that's right. And next we have Bruce and Joyce Guthrie. David and Shirley Jackery, if you'll come down on the high horse. We have an apology from Barry and Betsy Johnson. Mary King's down there somewhere. She's been interviewed. Graham King and Phil Beacom. Totally outstanding. John and Mary Lee. also one from Wanaka. Now we have Bill and Ray Thompson. I'd like to comment at this stage that Rotary, once you're in it, must stick. We had a forum the other night at our Rotary Club with 3 members, and of the 3 of them, there was well over 100 years service. So some of us just starting the club have got an awful lot of way to go. Next we have David and Helen Wells. An apology from Harvey Wellman, for the benefit of the members here. I went and saw Harvey this afternoon. He's picking up. He had a heart attack not very long ago. He went back to work for a very short while today, but we decided that perhaps the doctors are right. He's still got to take it easy for a while yet. So sorry he couldn't be with us tonight, but he said his thoughts would be with us. Next we have David and Sue Young. We have 2 members that are not officially on the charter, but we treat them as being on. Lloyd was around Japan at the time we were getting the names together and we couldn't get hold of them. So we're treating them tonight as if they were part of the, well they are part of the original starting club. Lloyd and Helen Dunn, who were introduced there. And John and Mary Young. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
All concerned that should be the case, and of course, as usual, I will forget anything. So, if I call on the various presidents to come forward, and I'll ask Bruce King to come and stand beside me to collect the various items on behalf of the Wanaka Club. Then I'll call the clubs in the order as I receive them, the various presidents. So I'll call on the Belfouta Club, the President Bill Wallace to come forward to present 1 bell and 1 spoon. Everyone who is presenting in the presentation, could you turn towards the camera, please? Now I call on the President of the Dunedin South Club for 1 gavel and 1 stand. We've got next on the list is the Wanaka Club. They've got a song box. This often is called a copper kettle. The copper kettle's got lost, but it'll turn up in due time. And when it turns up, you Wanaka fellas can donate all your small change into the copper kettle for Rotary Foundation. Ah, that must be a diamond. Does it look like a copper kettle? Ah, that must be it. I call on the representative of the Wanaka Club to come forward to present it officially. District Governor Stamp. It got lost and it did not. I call on the Wanaka Club. Is the Wanaka Club represented here tonight? Yes, here we are. The Wanaka Club, we're going to present the banner holder. Wanaka Club will come here. Timaru Club. Timaru Club is going to present the President's collar. Or the chain of office, whichever it is. Bruce, put your head the chain of office around your neck, please. That looks so much better. Now, fellows, this is the first inauguration of a president who had to do it himself. As a rule, those things are handed over. I call on the Timaru South Club for one visitor's book. Well, fellows, you have all seen the visitor's book because you signed it all.
President Bruce, greetings from Timaru South Rotary Club. Like Webster's dictionary, this is Morocco bound by a member of our club, but I'm sure it's got to stay here and not be bound to Morocco or anywhere else. And I'm sure you have some famous names in here and enjoying the scenery and the fine hospitality of this area and of your own club, and we're most pleased to present this book to you.
At the near north, they've got a record. Can I call on Alexander? They are going to present one speaker's costume, similar to the one of Dalhuda.
Mr. Chairman, Leo, I think I would like to ask Lou if he would come forward again and perform that incantation so that we could perhaps transmogrify what we have here and present to President Bruce a lectern on behalf of the Alexander Adler Oxford class.
We also have received from the Dunedin Central Club, who are not present here tonight, 1 minute. Now these are all the donations in kind. We also received a few donations in cash. I do realise that, but so far I have been notified and we have received some of it. Moss Guild Club, $50. St. Kilda Club, $50. Fjordland, $100. Queenstown Club, $100. Invercargill Club, $100. Waitaki, $50. Invercargill South, $50. Gore, $50. Dunedin East, $100, and most probably from various clubs in Southland, that has not been confirmed, but that is for the total of $448.60, being the clubs that have been presented to the Wanaka members for the future fair. The account has been sent to the Southland clubs, and hopefully it's going to be paid for. We also received from past district governors Jim McKenzie, $25, and Fraser Morrison, $50. And I think it has been a tremendous effort from all the clubs and the individual past district governors. Thank you very much for that. We have just about come to the end of the official. Sorry, there are a few more banners. They all seem to get the wrong thing at the right time.
President Bruce, I bring you greetings from the Dunedin Club, the oldest club in the district. I would ask the Dunedin contingent to stand with me. Thank you, fellas. I wish the Rotary Club of Wanaka all the best. Would you please get the front?
The Dunedin Club, by the way, we received, the Belvuta Club list, we received our charter 38 years and 1 week tonight from the Dunedin Club, because the Dunedin Club chartered the Belvuta Club.
President Bruce of the Wanaka Club from the Moscow Club and our banner. And may your members call and see us any time of the young.
Further donations to be made. 1, 2, 3. The Rotary Club of Thai, $50. And 1 from the Milton Rotary Club. Well, thanks very much to all the clubs, and has been a tremendous effort. Thanks very much. Before we wind up the evening, District Governor Stan is going to say a final few words. Before he does so, tonight we've got with us a Rotary Youth Exchange student. She comes from the USA. Her name is Mickey Hubbard, and within 3/4 of an hour she's going to celebrate her 18th birthday, and I would like to see you all upstanding and sing to her happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Mickey. Happy birthday to you. We will refrain from singing the roof back. Well, fellows, I've just been informed that you have donated $222.55 to the Wanaka Sunshine Fund. Thank you. Now I call on District Governor Stan Olsen to propose the vote of thanks. District Governor. And before you come on stage here, Stan, it is my duty to put in a quarter-yearly report to Rotary International and to the District Governor. I've got both of them here, so one I can pass on to the District Governor direct, and the other one he may send to Rotary International and saves me postage. Now I think
Leo for that. You know, the first vote of thanks, the first job I've got to do really in proposing these thanks is to pass on to Leo in recognition of the work that he's put into establishing this club as Rotary's representative, is an award that Rotary International have asked me to present to him. For outstanding service to Rotary International, a new club award. Leo.
It has been a complete club effort, and I would like to thank the members of the People Club for honoring themselves, and I'll accept it on your behalf. Thank you.
The Rotary International didn't forget the fact that your club was behind you and assisted you in this, and I would ask you, on behalf of the Dalputa Rotary Club, to accept this badge, which can be sewn on to your banners and displayed with your banners.
Thank you very much, District Governor Stan. I think this is a lovely badge, and it fits Bill Wallace, our president, very nicely. He's got the bills for it. If Bill Wallace can come forward, please. You've got the right shirt, my friend.
On behalf of all of the Wanaka Club, and as District Governor, I'd like to thank all those clubs who have responded with gifts for the Rotary Club of Wanaka tonight. I'm quite certain that the Wanaka members will appreciate them, and I think the response from our district has been very good. It has also been very good, I believe, in the response that so many of our clubs have attended and helped to make this evening the function it has been. It's been a most enjoyable evening, and here again I'd like to pass on the thanks of all of us here to the members of the Wanaka Club and their wives who have done so much and put so much effort in preparing tonight's function. There's another group that have attended tonight and which give me a tremendous amount of support in this job as District Governor. In fact, it would be impossible to work without them. And I would like to introduce them to you, my area reps and their wives. Bill Forsyth and Pam. I'd like personally, in front of this group, to thank you all for the support you've given me in the last few weeks as I've toured around the clubs, and for the fact that you've been able to be with me here tonight. Leo, we finally thank you for all the work in preparing this tonight, and thank you all for your attendance.
The intention now that we clear the tables, and we're going to have some sort of a dance band here. So if the, well, the high kicks, if we could move out those center tables, please do restore the beautiful carnations you got on there. And if the members of the Wanaka Club and the members of the Dartmouth Club, if you open those doors there, Bruce has got a little truck sitting in front of it. You can move those tables out very fast and very smart, and then you can move to the sides and we continue the night. I do not know what time it is.